Hi everyone, it's Caitlyn here. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and I do encourage you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Today's video is my next segment of Twin Tuesdays. Yes, I am pregnant with two babies, twins, two in my belly. So today's video, I am exactly 17 weeks on the dot. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about being pregnant with twins at 17 weeks, the growth, the size, the weight, all of that fun stuff, as well as some of my symptoms, as well as I will show you my belly at 17 weeks with twins and also compare it to what it was like with just one baby, Jackson. So let's get into it. Being pregnant with twins or multiples can be unnerving for a woman if you've reached the 17th week mark of pregnancy. It must be a moment of surprise and awe for you, isn't it? The babies inside your belly would have grown larger than before with strong umbilical cords. You must be all set in your pregnancy routine, and by now you'll be confident about raising your children. As you reach the 17th week of pregnancy, the medical tests and checkups will continue unabated, keeping a track of the progress the babies are making as well as your own well-being. So I have my technically 17-week update at my OB. It's going to be my very first appointment with my OB because I'm carrying twins. Normally you would go closer to 30 weeks with your OB, but because it's twins, my doctor felt more comfortable sending me to my OB before 30 weeks because it's twins. I'll have to get more ultrasounds, I'll have to check them and all of that jazz, so it's just easier going to her sooner. So I will meet her on Wednesday and we shall go over my birth plan, everything I have planned out, and hopefully I'll get to see the babies again because it's been a month since I've seen them. Alrighty, so the growth of babies at 17 weeks. Don't think that your babies have realized that they have reached the halfway mark of their growth and hence will slow down hereafter. On the contrary, their progress will pick up and the babies will start taking a better shape here from now on. Most of the development that took place until the 17th week focused primarily on getting the organs up and functioning properly and turning the little embryo into a fetus that functions as a human being. Hereafter, the key growth that takes place is in the form of fat accumulation. Their bodies will start putting on layers of tissue that are necessary to maintain the body temperature and give them all the energy they need. These fat layers would make your twins or triplets cute and soft later in life. This layering of fat and the relentless growth that is carrying on under them also demands their hearts to beat faster than before. Their heartbeat reaches a peak rate of around 150 beats per minute, which is more than twice as yours or any other adult out there. This constant thumping can be easily heard with monitors or during your scans. I was able to hear the baby's heartbeat on my home Doppler at 8 weeks. With Jackson, it was 9 weeks, so that was super exciting. I keep checking in on my belly. Unfortunately, I can't distinguish one baby from the other with the heartbeats, so the heartbeats seem to be at about 155, 156, but at my 12-week ultrasound, the heartbeats were 154 and 157. So that seems about right with my home Doppler and everything. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath. These twins are shoving my organs up into my diaphragm, and it is making it a lot harder to breathe these days. Alright, some babies tend to be in the sac until the previous weeks and have a moment that is kind of restricted. All of that usually changes by this week, and your baby will begin to form fingerprints on the tips by pushing their palms against the uterus. What is the size of the baby? Compared to the previous week, most babies are usually as long as 12 centimeters. But twins and triplets might be tinier or they could be bigger. Every baby's different, so is pregnancy. Furthermore, their weight also hovers around 80 to 100 grams, which is about like half, like 0.5 ounces, which can make you feel their presence more strongly than before. Tiny as they might be, you can still compare the size to a large white onion, since that's how large they actually are right now. Common bodily functions. Most of the changes that take place in a woman's body are more internal than external ones, as some of them might still cause discomfort at random times in your pregnancy. In order to support your growing babies properly and keep them secure inside you, your uterus should expand. This could only happen when other organs allow it to take up space in the abdomen. The intestines and the stomach have to take the most adjustment of it. As your uterus continues to expand around this time and your stomach and intestines compromise for it, all these changes will make the symptom of constipation, indigestion, heartburn, and breath stronger than before. Furthermore, progesterone secretion will also reach one of the highest levels around this stage of the pregnancy, causing the esophageal valve to relax and allow acid reflux to enter your throat. I don't have heartburn, I have constipation, no indigestion, but constipation and shortness of breath are definitely a huge thing right now. At this stage, the blood circulation is at its peak and continues to grow in order to support the babies and carry large amounts of oxygen and nutrients to them. This enhanced circulation also reaches the vaginal area, leading to its stimulation. Furthermore, enhanced by the heightened presence of estrogen, these work in tandem to cause an increased discharge to appear from the vagina. This fluid is usually milk or odorless and does not have any strong smell to it. It is termed as leucorrhea, and it is a natural way for the body to rid your vaginal region of any harmful bacteria. Most of the times, the discharge is free of any blood unless you indulge in sexual intercourse. If the discharge has a foul smell or cause your vagina to itch or burn, yeast infection could be culprit behind it. Don't have that. Symptoms of twin pregnancy at 17 weeks. Many symptoms that pregnant women with twins or multiples face in the 17th week of pregnancy are nothing more than minor discomforts. Some of them can be recurring, which end up being very frustrating for many. In the initial weeks of your pregnancy, you might be indulging in weighing yourself every single day and wondering why your weight isn't increasing much. You won't have to do that much around this week, since your weight gain will be quite evident by now. Carrying twins or multiple babies can cause your weight to increase by leaps and bounds, as they will rapidly keep growing in the coming weeks. So I weighed myself this morning and I'm 164 now, so since last week I've gained a pound, which isn't too bad. So 4 pounds so far at 17 weeks. I think that's actually pretty good. Your body parts will get larger right from your belly to your breasts as well as your hips. Your skin has to stretch itself to keep up with this enlargement, which could cause it to be highly sensitive and even itchy at times. Simple cream to soothe it will work to refrain from scratching it. So I make a homemade belly lotion. I've been applying it to my belly and sides and my legs since I found out I was pregnant. It's just vitamin E lotion or vitamin E cream mixed with baby lotion, as well as it also has coconut oil in it. So that's just like a little concoction that I made up that really moisturizes my baby belly and makes sure that I don't get itchy, and hopefully it doesn't give me stretch marks. My first pregnancy I didn't get stretch marks, but because this one's twins, maybe I'll grow a bit larger and might get stretch marks, but hopefully the lotion that I'm using will keep me and prevent them or make them not as bad. We shall see. Your large belly at this stage would introduce you to the initial stages of losing your balance randomly. Your tummy might not resemble a large football as of yet, but your center of gravity will definitely shift gradually. Being used to a typical body of all your life, your sense of balance might take a hit. Once you notice that you can't walk the same way anymore, in order to keep yourself safe and prevent any inadvertent falls from ruining your pregnancy, it is necessary to work against your muscle memory and walk slowly. Ensure that your ligaments end up supporting you successfully. My belly is still tiny, so I don't feel unbalanced or anything like that. So yeah. Dreams can get stronger and vivid around this time. If your twins or triplets move around quite a lot at night, your brain could include those in your dreams too. Some of them could be scary as well, and it is necessary to not let those dreams affect your well-being or trigger a thought process of worry and anxiety. I've had a couple nightmares. One was that I went into labor and I had stillbirths. And the next one was that I went into labor, had the babies, and then they just disappeared. Woke up crying from both of them, but nothing else crazy has happened since then. twin pregnancy belly at 17 weeks. As you approach the halfway point, halfway is 18 weeks, so next Tuesday is going to be halfway through this pregnancy. There will be a substantial change in your belly, which could be visible outside too. I hope so, because right now I still just have a tiny curve. What was a gentle curve earlier would now morph to be a proper baby bump. Even a simple sight of this in the mirror will trigger a sense of motherhood in you, and you will wait for the day when your twins finally come out into the real world. Most people who are close in proximity to you physically will bring the belly to your notice. Hug your closest friend and they will notice the gap instantly. Your stomach will be rather firm and the movements of your babies will be felt easily by the mother internally. I have been feeling the kicks since about 15 weeks, 14 weeks. I've been feeling them turn over and roll over, but actual kicks have started at 16 weeks. And even if I put my hand on my belly, I can feel like the little flicks of them kicking me. Yeah. That is it according to this. I don't need to talk about what to shop for, do's and don'ts. All of that isn't really necessary to talk about, but let's get to my bump. Some of you are probably only here to check out my baby bump, so might as well show you what I look like at 17 weeks with twins, and I will also show you what I looked at 17 weeks with just one baby in my belly. So here's my belly. Alrighty, so here is my belly from the side at 17 weeks. Here's it from the front. And here it is from the other side. So still just a tiny little curve, nothing too crazy. But yeah. There is also my belly at 17 weeks with Jackson. So one baby versus two babies at 17 weeks. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I'm the same or if I'm bigger or smaller. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But there's my belly. So I hope you enjoyed this little Twin Tuesdays update for 17 weeks. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe to my channel to watch more of moi, as well as you can check out my vlog channel, Reasons to Smile, right there, for more behind the scenes of my whole pregnancy and what's going on, and just a more closer connection to me. So check out my vlog channel, subscribe over there, be awesome like you guys are to me here, and until next week's bump or Twin Tuesdays for 18 weeks when I am halfway through my pregnancy. Until then, stay beautiful guys, okay? Bye.